2018 Lexus RC300 review. The RC300 looks cool but pops up short on performance. It's all bark without bite. The 2018 Lexus RC300 is really a comfortable and chic four-seat luxury coupe. It's a fine companion for both commuting and long-distance driving, and yes, it offers all-wheel drive for enhanced traction in wet or snowy conditions. Beyond that, though, there is not much that any of us can indicate as obvious RC300 advantages. Unlike other cars in this particular class, the RC300 offers only modest performance. With an estimated 0.60 miles per hour acceleration use of 7.3 seconds, the common RC300 having its turbocharged four-cylinder engine lacks pep. The V6-powered, all-wheel drive RC300 are capable of doing the sprint to 60 miles per hour in the more respectable 6.3 seconds. But when this occurs, you might also get the a lot more powerful 311 horsepower RC350. Whichever powertrain you decide, the RC's handling is dulled from the car's beefy curb weight, and its particular infotainment system disappoints. The 2018 Lexus RC300 wins some things for its smooth and quiet road manners. But we presume you'll be happier overall with rivals such as Audi A5, BMW 430i or Mercedes-Benz C300 Coupe. What's new? For 2018, last year's RC200 tons, the turbocharged four-cylinder model is dubbed the RC300. The all-wheel drive RC300 will be the RC300 AWD. It still features a V6 but is a little more powerful this season with a total of 260 horsepower. A 10.3-inch navigation screen could be optioned, while a 3-hour Scout GPS link subscription is standard. Unless you will need all-wheel drive, have the four-cylinder RC300 since it is less expensive and much more fuel efficient. Most on the RC300's choice is worth getting if budget allows. Notable would be the F Sport package. It makes the outdoors styling slightly sportier and adds an adaptive suspension, better brakes and options from your premium package. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Lexus RC300 is usually a four-seat luxury sport coupe which can be found in two different drivetrain configurations. The RC300 is powered with a turbocharged four-cylinder engine, 241 horsepower, 258 lb-ft of torque, and drives the spine wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. The all-wheel drive RC300 AWD is powered with a 3.5-litre V6 260 horsepower, 236 lb-ft linked to a 6-speed automatic. The RC350, and more powerful V6 version, is reviewed separately. Standard RC300 features include 18-inch wheels, LED headlights with auto high beams, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, a rear-view camera, power-adjustable front seats, simulated leather upholstery, a 6040 split-folding rear seat, a 7-inch center display, and also a 10-speaker head unit with satellite radio. Also standard is adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning and mitigation, lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, and Lexus Inform communication and remote services. A volume of option packages are available, although availability may differ depending on in your geographical area. The premium package adds heated and ventilated front seats, auto-dimming side mirrors, and blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert. The luxury package has those items plus automatic wipers, perforated leather upholstery, an energy tilt telescoping tire and driver seat memory settings. The all-weather package offers headlight washers, windshield wiper deicer, water-repellent entryway windows plus a supplementary electric cabin heater. Other options incorporate a navigation system using a console-mounted touchpad controller, upgraded voice controls, a 10.3-inch display and smartphone app integration with destination search, Yelp, Pandora and iHeartRadio, as well as a 17-speaker Mark-Levinson surround sound system should be ordered together with the navigation system. The F Sport package fits the RC with appearance items, for instance a mesh grille plus a unique front fascia together with substantive bits including 19-inch wheels with summer tires, adaptive sport tune suspension dampers, upgraded front brake pads and sport front seats. F Sport models by perforated leather upholstery and trim, an electricity tilt antless coping tire, driver seat memory settings, as well as a special instrument cluster. Standalone options such as a sunroof, upgraded headlights, LED fog lights, blind spot monitoring, a limit slip differential F Sport only, and back and front parking sensors. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S within this review provide our full test on a 2015 Lexus RC 350 Coupe with all the optional F Sport package 3.5 litres V6, 8-speed automatic, RWD. Note that although we have not yet evaluated the Lexus RC 300 that utilizes a smaller and fewer powerful engine as opposed to RC 350, our findings listed below are broadly applicable on the RC 300. Since this test was conducted, the RC has brought only minor revisions. Unfortunately, the RC 300 F Sport is less as opposed to some of its parts. Acceleration is underwhelming for just a luxury sport coupe, plus it's not just a particularly rewarding car to operate a vehicle fast around turns. Acceleration. The RC 350 version we tested accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds, and that is about average to the class. But the all-wheel drive 300 is slower. Lexus says the four-cylinder needs 7.3 seconds to succeed in 60 miles per hour braking. The brake pedal provides excellent response without feeling grabby or abrupt in normal use. But in our simulated panic stop, the RC 350 F Sport with summer tires stopped from 60 miles per hour in 120 feet. That's disappointing, and now we expect to RC 300 can be really similar. Steering. The RC 350 F Sport we evaluated was included with active four-wheel steering with optional variable ratio electric assisted power steering. It all sounds nifty, however in actual use, your vehicle feels unsure in corners and hard to predict or get accustomed to. Thankfully, this approach is not on the RC 300. Handling. In theory, the optional chassis enhancements usually supplies superior handling. Even so, the RC posts only mediocre handling evaluation numbers at our test track and confounded us, and also the electronic stability control system on our twisty evaluation route. Drivability. Despite its steering and handling idiosyncrasies, the RC 300 can be a very easy car drive and automobile so long as you don't lean too difficult on it. In highway or commute driving, it's quick and smooth. Comfort. Even kids may find rear legroom lacking, but otherwise the RC 300 F Sport gives an exceptionally comfortable ride, above the average front seats, and one from the quietest cabins available. Seat comfort. The F Sport's heated and ventilated soft leather front sports seats are well contoured for body-hugging grip and road trip comfort, but may be a bit snug. The two rear buckets, also leather, have a very good shape. There is however little headroom and zero legroom. Ride comfort. With its adaptive variable suspension, the RC 300 F Sport provides an exceedingly sophisticated ride that envelops road imperfections without difficulty and poise. Dial up, And yes, it grows firmer without becoming harsh, so that it is better than most. Noise and vibration. Whether idling in a stoplight, excel up to highway speeds or cruising at 70 miles per hour, the RC is one in the quietest cars in the class. Levels of wind, road and engine noise are common minimal. Interior. The interior from the RC 300 is well built but has some issues. User interfaces are fast at best, and space is a great one up front but ultra tight with the spine. There are few places to place things such as cell phones, the back is small, and a lot of visibility aids cost extra. Ease of usage. It's remarkable how Lexus got the design and electronics interface so wrong. It's an ergonomic disaster, through the terraced center stack and semi-responsive touch-sensitive temperature sliders on the finicky touchpad controller. Getting in jetting out. Coupes are notoriously difficult for their long doors, so is this one. The front seats auto-slide to back seat access, however they are infuriatingly slow and threaten rear passengers' shins and feet upon return. Roominess. The RC 300 provides slightly above the average living room but definitely the least room in a corner when compared using its Audi, BMW and Mercedes coupe peers. Think of it as a 2+2 coupe using the comfort priority put on the first two as equation. Visibility. Overall visibility is challenging, particularly because with the big rear blind spots. Front and rear parking sensors and blind spot monitoring are optional. Quality. As with any Lexus, the RC 300's quality door closure, leather, paint, and cabin isolation is outstanding. Not a squeak or rattle ever. Even the few plastic bits contain the look and feel of high quality. Utility. Considering the possible lack of storage with regards to your items as well as the small trunk, the Lexus RC 300 trails your competitions when it comes to utility. Small item storage. It lacks cubbies and nooks and possesses shallow bucket cup holders. A small center bin and narrow, hard-to-access door pockets will also be problematic. The glove box is just adequate. Cargo space. With a trunk level of only 10.4 cubic feet, the RC 300 is the most cargo-friendly coupe inside class. Fortunately, the conventional 6040 split fold-down rear seats expand space. Technology. Lexus remote touchpad infotainment interface is simply one from the worst controllers we've experienced. It works just like a laptop trackpad, but it is very challenging to use when it is in motion. On the Pros, the display is crisp and will be offering a lot of features.